Hello everyone, my name is Pixlriffs, welcome back to PixARK, and we're going to pick up basically exactly where we left off, except this strange thing has appeared outside of my house. I've discovered a quest mailbox. Press Control Q to open the quest interface, quest refresh every day at midnight. So we actually have daily quests we can do in this game. That's kind of amazing, and look at that! Oh, very cool. A manufacturing expert, difficulty 1, a stone pick helps you dig more easily. So we've got to open this quest mailbox and figure out what the deal is. Accept the quest. So, crafting a stone pick seems to be the order of the day. Now, what do I need for a stone pick? Do I even have the engram for that? So many questions. But first, I want to thank everybody on the last episode for your support, and for the people in the comments who let me know I could actually increase stuff using my level points, which I had absolutely no idea. I completely glossed over the fact that this entire menu was here when we did that before. So I probably want to increase my fortitude. I assume that's like strength and defense, that kind of thing. I want to increase the damage for sure because I want to fight more stuff. I should probably increase a little bit of extra stuff as well, but I've got enough stamina to be moving around right now. Crafting speed is definitely going to be a useful one, but I think maybe health and maybe a little bit more damage and we'll be good to go. So we get level points, which seem to be separate from engram points, as far as I can tell. So it seems like we have a little way to go here so we can get to stone pick, because it does not seem to be on here, except maybe if we go to fight, is it going to show up here? No, that's for sticks and things. Produce wood pickaxe, stone axe, and stone pick. Okay, so we need to be at level 10 for that. Okay, wow. We got a long way to go, folks. I also need to craft myself a wooden axe, because somebody mentioned in the comments that if you use this on one of the meat blocks that you get from killing an animal around here, it will actually give you more stuff like leather and food, so that will be very, very useful. So we're going to keep on progressing through this game as normal. I'll probably play a lot of this on camera with you guys, because this seems like the kind of game where stuff can happen around every turn, and I want you guys to be here for absolutely everything we can come across. Like, for example, what is this glowing thing in the distance? I'm interested in what's going on over here, so let's have a sprint over and take a look. Oh, is this a chest? Access inventory. What have you got? Oh, privilege certificate. Extends soil privileges for a certain amount of time. Okay, well, maybe that's something that's a little bit more relevant to multiplayer servers, but... Oh, I guess there's a meat block here as well. Can I have this? Carrion. Oh, did something get killed here? I'm getting some more leather from it, though, which is fantastic. And a primary magic core? Okay, what? There's so much to this game that I have not yet seen. So I guess we just hack away at this thing until it disappears or decomposes. There we go. Some of our berries in the inventory are spoiling, but I've got a fair few of those anyway, so not to worry. I can probably pick them up from any of these little trees along here. I need to get a little bit more fiber and stuff as well. So yes, I'm slowly getting to grips with this. I have not done it a great deal more playing off camera. We are basically picking up exactly the spot where we left off before, having been brutally attacked by one of these things. There is a Phiomia in the distance. I'm interested in how to tame some of this stuff as well, so maybe we'll get to that in this episode, but maybe I'm getting really ahead of myself. I'm not entirely sure. Now, can I light this up at all? I feel like I should probably light up a little bit of the campfire for a second. Can I get like a small amount of fuel? I just want to have some light around here. The remaining time shown there. Fantastic. Good. Well, let's drag those back together. Good. That's how that works. I was making sure that I kind of know what the deal is here. And I wonder what the ingredients are for getting a stone pick. We're level 9 right now, so we're not too far away from being able to learn it. We've got one more level point, which I guess we can probably put into damage again. So being 120% on that sounds like a good plan. One of the other things I wanted to look at was making a storage chest that we can put in this little hilarious cottage that we built in the last episode. And we probably need to check out the engram for that. We do have it already, and it looks like we might be able to craft one even. So let's take a quick look. We need some more wood. Okay, so let's go and take our axe to one of these trees over here and get ourselves some more wood. That thing goes crazy whenever you go near it. It's pretty funny. So we're going to have to chop down a couple of the trees. And, oh, that one just fell out there. I'm not disturbing any natural habitat, am I? Certainly hope not. Let's take the axe to it. Ah, 8 wood. Fantastic. And we leveled up a little bit from that. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Yeah, anything that's passive should hopefully not be a threat unless I actually attack it myself. So we should be all right for now. These pteranodons are going to come and investigate my little house, but they're not going to have anything to do with me, which is fine. I'm absolutely fine being left alone by all of this stuff. So let's take a look at crafting one of these. A storage box. I wonder how much we can actually store in here. But I presume I can just pop it down here. Can I rotate it with E? I can. Very good. And we'll put it down that way and then access the inventory like so. And it's got 15 slots. Okay, good. Well, I'm going to put some of this stuff in here for now. I guess we'll put the dirt and some of the building blocks in here for the moment. I do want to keep some of this stuff on me because I'm interested in finding out what the magic cores and things do. So we'll drop the leather in there. Oh wait, no, leather is probably a pretty important crafting ingredient. I'm interested in how we do that. The dodo egg is just food, apparently. So we can cook it on a fire, maybe. Okay, well, we'll keep some of that stuff in here as well. If we put the berries in there, they're still going to spoil, right? It's not like I have an ice box now or anything. Maybe we will keep the dinosaur poop in there as well. It does look like it can be used as fertilizer, according to this. So yeah, maybe we will revisit that later. But for the time being, it's got a little while before it spoils, so I think we'll be okay. Alright, now time to step outside and see what else we can do to level ourselves up. It seems like just chopping down trees and getting materials and stuff is a good idea. I do kind of wonder if we should investigate some of the stuff down here, but I'm a little bit concerned about this cave. I have a feeling stuff is going to jump out at me if I spend too long down there. So maybe I'll make a little kind of staircase or something down here. The camera shake when those things walk past is hilarious. It's really kind of telling you these things are heavy and not to be messed with. Although I do kind of wonder what we're going to end up doing to tame some of the local wildlife and get it on our side, because can you imagine riding around on one of those things? That would be ridiculous amounts of fun. I imagine that's going to be an objective at some point in the near future. Let's see if we can switch to the torch just to keep things a little bit lit up over here. If there is some nasty stuff down here, hopefully it doesn't like the light being too near. And there's a couple more of those Phiomias out there. I have no idea how to pronounce these guys, so I'm just going to be butchering the pronunciations left and right. Hello, what are you? We've got truffles. Oh, yes, we can make some truffle butter. Can absolutely make some truffle butter. Have ourselves a lovely, lovely basket of fries with that. And oh my days, there's like a mushroom paradise down there. Okay, well, I assume some of those are like the mushroom creatures that I saw in episode 1, so maybe we will get to fight a couple of those at some point. I am still a little bit hesitant to fight stuff, considering I nearly got my butt kicked earlier, but you know what, maybe we'll give it a try one of these days. Now grab me a block of dirt and let me get my way out of here. There we go. Dawn is approaching, the sun is starting to rise. I feel good about today. Today is going to be a nice peaceful day out here until I start attacking the dinosaurs and inevitably get my butt kicked. The wind is coming back, the fire has gone out. Is there anything in here that I can cook? Nope, doesn't look like it. Right. Well, let's maybe chop down a little bit more wood. I think I will inevitably need some wood if I'm to continue building stuff in this place. We'll get some wood, we'll get some rock. We will be very, very careful about that cave entrance. In fact, maybe if I've got enough dirt on me, I will try and secure that so that I don't end up falling down here by mistake, because I will absolutely take all the fall damage if I fall down there. Apparently the fall damage in this game needed a bit of a nerf because some people were taking enough fall damage to die when they first dropped into a world with a bunch of balloons. So yeah, we will perhaps make a precautionary barrier around this. The building is a little bit twitchy here and there. I do find myself placing blocks in the wrong place every now and again, but that's more me being a derp than anything else. See, there's massive caves in the cliff over here too. I was thinking this was going to be some sort of... Oh, there's a new material up there. What is that? Is that some kind of ice? Could it be ice coming down from the mountain? Because it is looking pretty cold up there. What do we got here? You're cold, you should find some warmth soon. Aha. So this is an ice cube. We can destroy it to get useful resources. Don't need to tell me twice. I'm all about the useful resources. Apparently, what you get is ice. But this is an ice cave. Exciting. Okay. So I wonder what the negative effects are going to be of us getting a little cold down here. And I wonder if I can use this ice to make myself something that will prevent the berries from spoiling. Can I make a fridge? I would love it if I could make a fridge. I'm going to teach myself a couple more engrams while we're here. Just acquired the hut DIY. structure, because this says use this to help build your own beautiful home. And for that, we'll need some dirt, some rock, and some wood, which we already have. So let's gather up a little bit of dirt from the surrounding area. Hopefully I don't end up digging through to that mushroom cave, but we will see. If it happens, it happens. We can start a little mine shaft in there, a little exploration kind of quest going on. And it looks like the majority of the rock is just going to be inside the hills over here. So let's grab a little bit of that while we think of it. All right, we've got ourselves a little a little quick mine going on down here, but I have just acquired enough rock to make ourselves this hut DIY. So that guy is just phenomenal. Every time I see him, I turn around, I'm like, that's just ridiculous. Okay, anyway, let's go to the crafting menu. Let's get one of these things, and let's see exactly what this is going to be. It's taking a little while to make, so evidently this is going to be very important. And that has allowed us to level up to level 10. Fantastic. So I guess we'll put another point into health right now, but please feel free to give me a little bit of direction in the comments if you guys think I should be focusing on specific stats. So this is a pretty impressive looking thing, right? So access inventory. What can we do here other than get shaken up a little bit? Structures. Okie doke. This isn't going to be immediately intuitive and tell me what to do. Classified by alphabet, weight. Okay, so maybe this is like a... Oh, hello. Did we just get... Do you mind? Tail swiping my house? You found somebody to get angry at. Hopefully it's not me. Anyway, it looks like this is the kind of thing that we can use almost like a crafting bench to build some stuff, but right now we don't have any structures that we can make with it. So maybe, oh, decoration hut. Who are you? You're a new one. Passive, though, so thankfully we won't see too much trouble from that one. One hopes, at least. Right, so now we're level 10. We should hopefully be able to craft ourselves one of these stone pickaxes. Now, I do need to learn the engram for it, which is over here. Can I learn engrams ahead of, like, where my abilities are right now? So can I get stone pick right away? I guess I can. I thought there was me thinking I had to progress through this in a kind of linear fashion. Turns out pretty much anything that's got a star over the top of it and is grayed out like that, I can get for now. The rest of this stuff along here, a little bit further along, is going to be something to grab later. But now let's see what's required to make a stone pick. If we go back to this crafting section here, what do we have? So 2 rock and 5 wood. Okay, well, 1 wood. I've got 5. Fantastic. So that should be very, very simple, and then it'll make actually harvesting some more rock a little bit easier, because right now it takes a little while to carve through this stuff. It does take a little while. No worries, though. We will get there. We will get there. Just acquire a couple more rock, and we'll be good to go. All right, that's 2. That's 2. Let's grab one of these from crafting. Craft the item. There we go. A primitive stone pick. Fantastic stuff. So then we could probably get rid of the wooden one if this one is going to be a little better. And now, if we head back to this thing, submit the quest, it gives us a reward. Oh, fantastic. And that decomposes in a little while. So, more privilege certificates. Oh, great. Well, I can own more soil. Fantastic. I guess I'll take it. I'm not certain what we're going to do with that just yet, but for the moment, I will pop it in my little storage chest in here. Soil privileges, indeed. Fantastic. Right, so that's that taken care of. Now, I wonder what else we can learn. There are 5 types of quests, that said. So there are a few different mailboxes that we will be able to find around the world. You know what? I think I will probably pop the wooden pickaxe in this here thing as well. I need some steps. I think that's going to be my next objective, is to make some steps so I can get into my hut a little bit easier without all of this jumping around. There we go, wooden steps. That requires wooden floor, though, so I guess we've got to learn that and then that. And can we craft some right now? Oh, fantastic. We can do it so easily. Brilliant stuff. All right, now get me into this chest inventory. Let me put away the wooden pickaxe, and then let's move the stone pick there. And this is going to be our primary for now. This is going to work super well. All right. You chill out. Can I get rid of this thing? Looks like I probably can't. Never mind. All right, let's put the steps up in here, and let's attach them to the front of our house. Oh, and a tree has just grown next to my house. I kind of like that as a little framing device, but I did not plant that. So it seems like the resources in this world kind of renew themselves, I guess. That's good, because I was a little bit worried I would deforest this entire area just in search of wood and then not have a whole lot else left to do. So I'd have to move on to some of these more Arctic regions. Hello, are you looking for your mate? Because I may have taken her out of the game in the last episode. Nothing to see here, don't worry. All right, let's see how quickly we can mine stuff with this new stone pick. Seems a little bit faster. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. We'll definitely try and harvest a little bit more stone with it because that's going to be slightly faster. We need to find out what on earth is the deal with these magic cores as well, because they seem to have it says a wide range of uses, but I don't know what they are just yet. And there is presumably, there's metallurgy, there's magic skills here. You can make a portal, use this to teleport to the museum, which contains information about the world's ecology and can help you learn about this world. There's a museum out here somewhere? Well, that's incredible. And there is level 60, level 65. The max level seems to be 80. That's what I'm discovering here. Amazing stuff. Right. And only shows starred recipes. Interesting. So the star ones seem to have like a specific significance. I'm not certain what that is yet. Maybe they're necessary for progression in some way. I'm not sure. But we will find out as we go, folks. That's the exciting thing. Okie doke, so let's stop staring at this, let's leave it behind, and let's gather a little bit more rock, because I have a feeling we will probably need some of this in the near future. We can move on to making stuff out of stone. We can get ourselves some stone tools, which will inevitably be ever so slightly better. And I think I needed a rock in order to make more spears as well. If I'm going to be using spears as a throwing weapon instead of a melee weapon, then maybe we will need a few more of these. Taking a look at the fighting stuff here, spears seem to be it for now, although we can make ourselves a wooden shield at level 12, which will be very, very useful, let me tell you. A slingshot, though, better for knocking out a target than killing it outright, so that is maybe something that's required in Taming, because I know that some of the stuff in Taming, when it comes to Ark stuff, you tend to prefer knocking stuff out and then feeding it stuff when it wakes up. It seems to be the best way of doing these things. So we can make ourselves some wooden spikes for defense. We can make a few helmets and stuff. There's a T-Rex bone helmet. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill a T-Rex just yet, so perhaps that's best left for later. But a few more spears would not go amiss at this point. So let's craft ourselves up some more spears. What do we need for a spear? Wood, fiber, and rock. So I have a few more of those. Let's get 5 more, shall we say. And then that way we can have a few different spears to chuck at moving targets. Now, I think I'm probably going to have to go for either a rabbit or a dodo right now, because I don't really fancy taking on any other slightly larger beasts and getting my butt kicked like I did in the last episode. Bam! Nailed it. Okay, very good, very good. So if we use the axe on this, we get some fur, and maybe the fur can be used to acquire some better clothing. We will see. We'll find out what the crafting ingredients are, because I don't think it will tell me just by hovering over it. It'll probably be something that can protect us against the cold if we have to venture over yonder ridge. I do kind of want to go up there and take a look in this episode, but maybe we should take out a couple more rabbits before we do. There we go. Got to lead the shot a little bit, it seems like. And that's good. Get ourselves a little bit more fur. Not much in the way of meat. But it seems like the spears have a limited amount of use. They sort of disappear after a couple of uses. So, no more spear for me. Let's go and track down something a little bit more substantial than rabbits, shall we? Maybe we go after a dodo or two. What do you think? I'm straying a little bit further from the hut than I feel comfortable doing, but you know what? It's over there. I can kind of see it thanks to that glowing thing, so we should be able to... Hello? Attack! This dodo just casually walking around and I'm throwing spears at it left and right. Okie doke. No worries. Can I pick that up? I can pick that up. Okay, fantastic. Good. So we have a little bit more meat, a little bit more leather. Amazing. Nice. Speared it first time. Okay, I'm getting better at this. It's a bit of a learning curve, being able to fight with a spear and stuff. Although this is probably good practice for tridents when the next update to Minecraft comes out. I think that's a solid reason for it, at least. Now, those mushrooms down there are kind of intriguing me. I kind of wonder if we can do anything with that. The parasaurs just look so cool, though. I want to be riding one of those into battle at some point. Anytime the music changes in this game, it's got me on guard. That's the problem. Oh, what are you? Like a little floating dodo. Ah, gotcha. Very nice. So we're getting plenty of leather, plenty of meat. Keep getting our spear back every time. It seems like you've just got to walk over it at the right sort of moment, and you can get it back. Fantastic. So if I gather up a little bit more thatch from the grass in the surroundings, we should be able to put this on the fire, and then we can cook ourselves some dodo meat. Better not eat the carrion, it's spoiled. Good to know. Can light the fire, and we can craft all of those. Excellent. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Give me more steaks. The stakes are high. I need them. Fantastic stuff. We will grab some of this, and there is still some raw meat here on the fire. Excellent. Well, I guess that will do for now. Let's access the inventory of this. I like the fact that you can set a pin code for these as well. So if there's a multiplayer server, then you can lock it up. That seems like a good thing. Can we, I guess we can just drop this? Is it gonna, it's gonna hang out in the world as like a little pouch, but it will decompose fairly soon, which is good. I don't think I want to keep the carrion around. Likewise, the dinosaur poop we could probably deal with putting away at some point too. But I kind of want to see if there's some recipes and stuff that I can acquire, because evidently I've got a few different ingredients now. I've got these mushrooms as well as the cooked meat, and those are going to spoil relatively soon. So I'm thinking, yeah, maybe I need to figure out some new recipes. Seems like the next thing to do is to go through and acquire as many engrams as we possibly can. So let's get the decoration hut. Looks like we can make a carpet with that. So that's what the fur is for. We can make a dragon skin carpet if we make a ton of fur and a ton of fiber and put it together. So that's kind of nice. What do we need to build a decoration hut? Do I have all of the stuff for that yet? I do not. Okay, some more wood, rock, and dirt. Those seem like fairly basic crafting ingredients at this point. Let's see what else we can get here. A spear display stand? Yes, please. I will absolutely have that. A wood door requires the thatch door engram. Okay, cool. So we need to acquire the thatch door, and we can get thatch carpet as well. Very nice. You know what I might do, actually? I might craft a few more sets of stairs if I've got the ability to, or even a rope ladder, actually. That seems like a good idea. Let's build a couple of these. Amazing. And then let's put these up the side here so that we can climb up onto the roof. And then maybe we can change the roof up a little bit so we can add some stairs on there and make it more of a sloped roof. I'm getting into my building mode at this point. I think I'm feeling the urge. I need to build some stuff. So, wood steps. How many would we need? Probably about 8 or 9. Okay, we didn't have enough wood for that, so we need to go and acquire some more wood. I don't want to chop down the tree that's right outside of my house, but let's go for this nearby one. Fantastic, getting about 8 or 9 wood per tree. I imagine if you level up your gathering skill or something like that, you could probably get a little bit more wood out of the average tree. Let's find out. Is there anything here? We've got weight, we've got damage, fortitude, crafting speed. I think we should probably put a little bit more into health. I think health just seems like the best thing to be doing right about now. So we've got a plentiful supply of food, and for water, all we really need to do is go and stand in a lake and drink, I believe. There we go. Yes, we can top up our water like that very easily. So if we're going to be making some carpets, we need to grab a little bit more fur. Excuse me, don't want to hit the packy. Oh, excuse you. Give me my spear back, please. Attack! Nice. Okay, we got it. And we got a little bit of fur from that as well. We got a... The levels seem to be a little bit arbitrary at this point. They got these level 68 rabbits versus level 9 rabbits, which probably aren't going to give me any more or less stuff. So I'm not certain exactly what the difference is with levels, but maybe it doesn't make a huge amount of difference if they can't fight back, eh? Okay, so now I've made a few more stairs. We can head up here. Can we climb this? Excuse me? Oh, okay, you need to have empty hands to do it. So I was holding stairs at the time, which was not super helpful. Right, let's rotate these around. Can't place the stair because I was standing there. Oh, this is going to look good. Well, it's going to look good for what I've got right now anyway, which is not a whole lot, but I reckon we can manage. The fact that you can rotate stuff like this is actually really kind of useful, because then I can just stand up here and do it that way. There we go. Yeah, nice little roof now. We could even have a kind of peak roof at the front, couldn't we? Let's see if that looks any good. Let's hop down here and take a look. It's getting there. It's getting there. Seems a little bit frameworky right now, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it. I think that's kind of nice. At least I'm getting to grips with how to place blocks and stuff in this game, because yeah, I'm not all that familiar with Ark as a game, so hopefully this will be a good foundation, a good knowledge to have. Oh, okay, we can actually expand some of this stuff by double-clicking on it, right? So we need marble and we need stone. So we need to craft stone walls, fine stone ceiling, fine stone foundation. Okay, there's definitely a little bit of stuff that we can make here. Now, if we move rock into here, is that something I can do? Can I, like, throw a couple of bits in there? I guess not. Maybe those are all engrams I have to learn, because I need to learn how to make a wood ceiling and a wood wall, and then our structure making abilities are going to be vastly increased now that we no longer have to do everything with thatch. I assume you need to make floors for pretty much anywhere you want to build, right? So if we wanted to, say, let's take out the dirt around here, and I guess we'll leave that tree for the moment, but we'll pop a bunch of these grass blocks into our inventory, and then let's make a little kind of wooden patio or something like that here. How about that? We'll harvest you, get a little bit of experience up. Nice to see those things popping up every now and again. And now let's craft ourselves some wooden floors, like so. Foundation required to build structures. This is a simple wooden one. So if I make 10 of those, which I should have the resources for, very cool. We can pop this down here, and we have ourselves a little wooden patio outside of the house. Lovely. So now we have a little workspace outside, surrounded the campfire. Very nice, very nice. How can I get rid of this thing? I want it gone. It's right outside of my house for some reason. But this is good, this is good. Maybe we'll craft one of these thatch mats right here, and we can have it right next to the fire. Doesn't seem like the most safe place for it, but it can be like a little doormat. Oh, this is now adorable. I gotta say, this is now one of the more adorable things I've done, and I kind of like it. This is starting to feel like home. And oh my gosh, there are 2 sauropods now. You're level 12, you're level 1. Does that make you more tameable if you're level 1? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what we can do to tame these guys. I'm going to have to figure it out one of these days. I think we need to start small, though, and that probably means starting by taming a dodo. And I see a few of them over here, so let's take a look at these guys. A male dodo, level 25. Put taming food in the last item slot to feed it. What do you like? What do you want? Some sort of berry, I'm going to assume. What can I grab from nearby? Berries? No, I've got a few berries in here. Do I just need to be keeping them in my hands at all times? I guess so. I don't want this carrion. This carrion can get dropped right here. What about tinto berries? I guess I have to learn what the dodo's favorite foods are. So I've got to put it in there. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, so it has to be in the final slot of your inventory all the time. There was me thinking I could just feed it some stuff out of my regular inventory. Right. So now I've just got to follow this thing around until it's hungry again. And then when it is, I can tame it that way. Oh, it's almost done. It's almost done. It's going to poop out the berries I just fed it. Oh, nature is happening right in front of our eyes, folks. How about that? Looks like these guys get hungry pretty quick. So I wonder how long it's going to take. Not long. There we go. You've tamed a dodo. The Animal Museum has updated. Amazing stuff. Right, what are we going to name it? Oh, okay. Okay, this is this is going to seem a little odd to you guys, but we're going to name it Pickwick. And that is the name of my my old cat, but it is also the name of a dodo that the cat was named after. So it kind of feels apt. We got a little Pickwick in the world now. He's going to follow us. He's going to follow us at a medium distance. So I guess if we get too far away... Oh, we can pick him up. Oh! Right, you're coming back to the house with me, buddy. Don't mind the big dinosaurs. They won't hurt you. You're coming back to the house. Well, this has been a productive day, folks. We've got our first tame. We've got our first little pet. That dinosaur appears to be coming over to trample my house, but do not worry about him. He's going to be just fine. Mate, you might not want to walk over that, buddy. Please don't poop on my house. He doesn't seem to have destroyed anything, which is good. Can I put you down now? There you go. Just threw him down a little bit rough, but look at that. He is aggressive, apparently. Maybe he's going to attack some of the other dodos for me and keep them away. But you know what? I think we're going to call it there, folks. Thank you so much for watching this episode of PixARK. My name has been Pixlriffs, and this has been Pickwick. Leave a like on this episode if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys soon. Bye for now.